beautiful Soul Tribe Collective. Interesting, I just split the deck on choices, and this is what this whole message was about. So I wasn't going to film a video or anything, but I really felt called to, because I got this energy collectively come through that it's very conflicting. It almost feels like the energy is very chaotic. Maybe today, maybe just in general, it feels like there's been put new energy there's new energy being put within the collective, and it's causing a scattering is what I get. There's almost a scattering of energy that can make you feel almost as if you've been on an energetic internal level kind of blindfolded, span round, and then told to walk again. It almost feels as if our everyday life hasn't changed, but there's something internally that's happened, and it's causing like this energy of scattering or kind of back and forth is what I get. Also, it could be back and forth between maybe like two versions of self, like a new version of self that has been emerging, that you're grounding your frequency into, and also maybe a past version or a past version of cycle. When I say cycle, I mean like a situation that's running out, a situation that has happened, a connection, or yeah, an ongoing chapter. But I'm getting that, yeah, this scattering of energies, it can almost feel very all over the place, or like you've regressed in certain ways, like you've been flicking back and forth. It could have even been you really flicking back and forth on a certain choice, a certain decision. It feels like there's so many different, it feels like there's an abundance of potential right now for the future, or a certain pathway, or a certain, okay, let me get a clarifying card. Whatever this is, if this is a person or a situation, it feels like there's a lot of potential, right? This could be something to do with someone who you have, or something, someone or something that you've put a lot of time or care or nurturing into. You guys are coming up as the caregiver, and you know, this person who is handing out your love, handing out your energy. But yeah, so again, this energy is affecting the reading, because even the channeling feels to me as if these messages have been segregated, they've been split up, and they're floating around, whereas normally they're all together, right? Normally these messages, they feel as in a ball all together, and this could be symbolic for your energy right now. Maybe you feel like your energy is normally quite I don't know if there's a 3D word for this energy I'm feeling. Coherent. Your energy is normally grouped, right? It's like grouped. It's like it feels very contained normally, or I don't know. It feels like things have been scattered out. There definitely could be a big kind of weighing up or going back and forth between different ways of seeing the future, different ways of going, different paths of taking in some kind of way. And maybe this is on something that you either are letting go, or you have let go, or maybe it's a decision, do you let go of something or not? You know, do you let go of a certain foundation that you've built? A certain foundation, whether that be within a relationship, or where you live, or the people who you are caring for, something, maybe something that you're putting energy, or you did put energy into, or maybe you still are, something that you were growing on, or you were growing in. It could be really back and forth about this decision to let go of this person or this place. But I'll read you this card here. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you, right? I really get the energy with this card of like, I feel it. This pulling back and forth, this energy that's being created, that's like here, then it can create kind of a Five of Swords energy of like mental jarredness. A gridlock is what it feels like. And so let's disperse this energy out. Let's clear this energy out. This gridlock energy is a form of resistance. And what spirit is guiding us to do is to be able to clear this energy. It's us really letting go of what you feel you need to let go of. That sounds really, this is an interesting message. I realize editing back, you guys, that this sounds confusing because I say, Spirit saying to let go of what you think you need to let go of. And I don't say, I'm not saying that you need to let go of what you are thinking of letting go of. I'm saying let go of thinking that you need to make a choice between letting go or staying. So every time I say, every time I say you need to let go of what you think you need to let go of, I'm not saying to let go as in move away from this. I'm saying to let go of needing to make a choice between either staying or going. That's what I mean when I say this, just for future reference now. Spirit's saying to let go what you feel like you need to let go of, like to let go of the situation, which means let go of the expectation of a certain outcome, like maybe either way, maybe staying or leaving. It's like maybe we don't have to attach to either or outcome. And I know that sounds very counterproductive in the logical mind, but they're saying that okay, they're saying that this situation is in their hands. Okay. Oh my god. Of course we have choice. Of course we have free will. They're saying they've taken this situation into their hands, right? That divine intervention is at play. That maybe... I don't want to trigger anybody, right? Alright, I really don't. So I'm warning you right now. Maybe this thing that you're attached to, either deciding whether to let go or keep, maybe within the natural course of time, decision will be made for you. Like things will naturally happen for you, because they're showing me and they're telling me it's like the leaves in autumn. The trees, you are nature. You are the trees. As you change through your seasons, the tree does not decide to lose its leaves. It naturally happens, right? It naturally evolves. The tree does not decide to blossom and to bloom. It naturally occurs. This is what they're saying, and they're saying, I know this seems like it goes against logic, right? But the way that they're showing me is whatever this situation is that you feel there's a choice, they're saying there's a resistance being made by you feeling as if you have to decide one or the other, whether to stay or go. But instead, to bring your energy, and I know this is hard. I know this is hard because I feel the energy. It's very disorientating. It's like there's a lot of different potentials. There's a lot of different paths, to the point I almost feel a bit overwhelmed, right? And this is why this message is coming through, because when I tell you these things, I say it with all the love in my heart, you guys, that we would all feel better if we could maybe just try to let go of letting go. Just live in the here and now. To take ourselves out from behind the scenes, which means to take ourselves out of our minds. They're saying take ourselves out of our minds from thinking about this, because while we're thinking, we're not in the present moment. And for this situation to actually evolve, we need to be in the present moment, because that's us living. We see your present moment aligns you with your future, but we can't be aligning with the future if we're not in the present moment. And we can't be in the present moment if we're in the background behind the scenes thinking of what to do. They're saying this is a harsh truth. I don't know what this is a different spirit guide to who I'm normally channeling with. Okay, they do come through with a bit of like tough love, and they're saying like the choice isn't, it's not, okay, this, don't shoot the messenger, guys. The choice necessarily isn't yours to make, right? They're saying they have this situation under control, that as a tree, you are evolving and they are guiding you through your own spiritual evolution, your own physical evolution, and you are shifting seasons. You are coming out from the autumn. No. You are in, yes, you're coming out of the autumn. Now, could this be to go into winter? Could it be to go into spring? I feel as if, yeah, I feel as if you're letting go of this autumn season, which is allowing you to drift further into winter. Winter is for you going to be a cycle after this letting go. And again, this isn't necessarily your choice to make. And I know that sounds weird, but we a lot of the time think that we have to make decisions and that we have to make choices, but ultimately there's events, this is what they were trying to tell me earlier, there's events that you don't know that are going to happen that intertwine with this choice that you are deciding to make, right? They're saying, right, they're saying if you do want to make a choice, that there's things still yet to come. There's still things that they are bringing to you, whether that be information, whether that be realizations, whether that be a physical situation that intertwines with this journey to move you on to the next chapter of your life. So yeah, they're saying, I feel like I have to turn everything they're saying into like a tiny bit more, right? And then like, Lauren, they're telling me I'm too nice. And there's some of you, they're like, just tell them straight. Some of you some of you guys are straight to the point, and they're saying, don't worry, they'll get it. They're straight to the point. Right, straight to the point. We don't need to make a choice right now. That letting go is going to happen naturally, but we're not quite at that time yet. That there's no real choice to be made, that they are making the choices, and that when there is a choice to be made by you in the external physical world, that you will have had more information come to you by that point that makes it clearer, right? That makes you feel okay with this shedding of the old and into the new. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we're always with you. That's right, they're always with you, guys. Oh, that is a nice one. No, you know this. You already know. Oh, okay. You guys, look at them. They're really happy. They feel really warm. No, they feel okay. Yeah, it's like, ooh, everything's okay. That's what they're telling you. They're going, ooh, I hope you know everything is okay, that you're exactly where you're meant to be. And even though that can sound repetitive, it's a very powerful thing to know that you are exactly where you're meant to be, okay? That things will naturally evolve, that they are taking care of this situation, whatever it is that you've specifically been feeling a back and forth about, or like there's many different possible doors or choices or pathways to take. Like you've really been thinking about it. They're saying this thinking is creating the resistance, that everything's already taken care of. There's no need to worry. Okay, now this spirit guide's saying we're oh my god. Okay, so it's like we're being backseat drivers essentially is what's happening here. Again, don't shoot the messenger. We're being backseat drivers to spirit, because they're saying they already have a plan in motion. There's motion in the ocean. It's gonna cause commotion to set you in flow. So it's gonna happen in slow motion to set you in the motion of a new chapter, a new direction. So I'll read you this choices card. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen and to appreciate the intuitive wisdom that is inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. Okay, take how that resonates. But yeah, just remember, you're always on the right path. The door is opening. There's a door opening. I feel like you might be already coming to this realization that I'm talking about. Maybe there was something that you were spending a lot of time or thought energy thinking about or trying to decide, and you were like, do you know what? I give up on everything. Not actually give up, but just on thinking about this thing, just on making a decision. Maybe you just thought, do you know what? I'm going to leave this to you. I'm just surrendering. Yeah, surrendering. That's what this is, you guys. Surrendering. Wow, self-love. Now is the time to love, nurture, and to heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from the actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. They're saying to nourish ourselves. Spend some time. The time where we would spend maybe thinking about making this choice, this decision of what to do, whether to stay, whether to go. They're saying to spend this time to catch yourself out. When you start thinking about this, do something to try and make yourself feel really good, whether that's having a nice bath, having a really nice shower, putting some music on. Of course, always feel what you're feeling and feel the emotions associated. It's not to ignore this situation. It's just to, they're really coming through strongly. They just want you to know that everything's going to be okay, right? That you don't need to not think about this situation and process emotions, but it's just don't feel like you need to be the one making the choice, right? There's no choices you need to make. Things will happen naturally. That's what they're saying. Things will happen naturally, right? Do not hold this weight on you. Do not hold all this weight of decision upon yourself. Oh, give yourselves a self-love hug. Buy yourself some flowers. Yeah, just really do some things that you enjoy doing. When was the last time you guys really went full out, really full out, just self-love, did something really pampering, really crazy, really luxurious, you know, you went to a spa, or you just, I don't know, did something extra for yourself at home, I don't know. Anyway, I love you guys. Make sure you're drinking enough water as well, or being near water could be significant. Oh, I feel like water can't... Oh, you guys, you're connected to the water, that's why, yeah. Even if you don't have water in your chart, you're connected to water. So when you find yourself thinking about these choices or this decision or this thing, maybe being near water would actually help you, because water does hold cleansing energy. It holds cleansing energy, and they're saying you're very connected to water. They're also saying if you do want to make a decision, right, this is, all of this reading is not telling you how to live. It's just giving you thought seeds to think about, and to make you, yeah, to just be that messenger. But also they're saying that if you do feel like you need to become clearer on a certain choice, remember there's still things yet to happen. Not only that, but it might help you to either drink more water, or to have water around you, or to be in the bath or something when you are thinking about this choice, because I get that it changes your intuition when you're around water, because water is the symbol and the element of emotions, intuition, everything like that. So if you feel like you need some more emotional clarity or anything of that kind, maybe daydreaming or thinking as you reflect into water or something like that might be quite handy for you, because yeah, we had that Serenity card come out, and also this is letting go. It's into a lake as well, so releasing, cleansing. So I love you all so much, and I will speak to you soon, my angels.